Hey guys, Harlequin here. Now, as you'll see in the background, this is the Kingdom Hearts opening movie trailer. Just debuted today, December 9, 2018. And I plan on breaking down this video. While I'm talking a little bit, I'll let the full trailer play in the background if you just want visuals. I'm going to be pausing a lot in this video. So if you have not seen it yet, you want to hear the full, beautiful, quality audio that is Utada Hikaru and Skrillex, go watch it. Link will be in the description. Watch the full trailer yourself. It is amazing. Kingdom Hearts is something I am so super passionate about. I just recently completed every single game near 100%. I hate gummy missions. I'm sorry, I do. My wife's in love with them though, so there's that. But it's something. Kingdom Hearts 3 has got to be the most complicated game for me to decide whether or not I am going to record or stream, like do a let's play on it, because I know everything Kingdom Hearts. I am such a massive super fan, and that goes into how me and my wife met, which I'll explain at the end of the video if y'all want to hear that. But I'm such a super fan for Kingdom Hearts. I know everything Kingdom Hearts. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It's not the best game of all time. None of the Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, none of them are considered the best game of all time. But it is without a doubt one of my favorite games of all time. Without a doubt. It's got cringy voice acting. It's got cringe. Some mechanics are just a little weird. I don't care. It's still my favorite game. Like, I love it. Oh my god, when I think of how close we are to Kingdom Hearts 3, and I know the meme is out there like, well, they could announce tomorrow with this new trailer, it's delayed till 2020. Look, okay, I know the meme, but we are so close to actually having this. I'm excited. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break down this trailer here. You got to watch the full thing in the background, uninterrupted. Again, music stuff, so that's why I turned it down. But we're gonna go through here screen by screen and kind of see some things that I want to point out. Here's Sora on the ocean, water. We've had this in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2. It's a reflection type visual. Nothing new there. Face My Fears is by Hikaru Utada and Skrillex. Sorry, I said her name backwards. It's English flips it. English Japanese, they have it flipped. But these are two artists I never thought would come together, and I love both of these artists. I have albums from both. So this is crazy. So before I break down into this immediately, there will be spoilers in this video. If you have not played Kingdom Hearts, if you have not played any of the games, you want to go to it spoiler free, or you don't want to know what the story is, or you want to play it yourself, get out of here. Click off right now. I'm going to spoil the hell out of this, okay? So if you've already played it, or if you played it a long time ago and you just don't remember, hey, we're going to spoil the crap out of this, okay? So first of, oh my gosh, I can't speak. First off, the chess scene. So this was shown in Birth by Sleep, I want to believe. Birth by Sleep or, yeah, no, Birth by Sleep. Was it Birth by Sleep or was it Dream Drop Distance? One of the two. It was a flashback between Xehanort depicted and Master Ericus. Man, this is where I need like pop-up visuals. Anyways, so this is a chess thing we've seen. It's basically symbolizing the battle between light and darkness. Funny enough, Xehanort's usually winning this. Here's his plan being set into motion. This is during Birth by Sleep. There's Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, my favorite character in the game. Previously held by Riku until Birth by Sleep in 2.8 came out. This is just symbolizing the destruction of the land of departure. There's okay, so go back here. Again, for those who don't remember, at the end of Birth by Sleep, Terra battled Master Xehanort, who corrupted Terra basically to have darkness infiltrate his heart. And thus, by doing so, Master Xehanort was able to take control of his body. So Terra is still within Xehanort. To this day, they are still fighting for control of that body. However, predominantly Xehanort is succeeding. And then here's Aqua. Okay. Yeah, they didn't show it. All right, so here's Aqua's visual, and the end of Birth by Sleep. Aqua basically gets trapped in the realm of darkness. She, Ventus, after the battle of Birth by Sleep, was getting thrown into the realm of darkness. Aqua sacrificed her armor and I think her speeder to just blast him out into the world while she fell into the realm. That's why if you've seen the previous Kingdom Hearts trailer and you've seen her with silver hair, she basically just couldn't hold out. If you go through the timeline of how long she's been in the realm of darkness and still been able to fight, while I gave the biggest, along with people around the world, pop of like, what happened to Aqua? No! You know, it's one of those things where you have to still give her credit for how long she fought in the realm of darkness. This is nothing but enemies who want nothing more than to extinguish her light. So, hats off to Aqua. She held out forever. And my dear sweet boy Sora is going to come and save her. So there's Ventus. His heart is currently within Sora's still. And his body is in Castle Oblivion. So that'll be a point for Sora to go and save him. This is his heart. I assume the visual of his heart going down into Sora's. Obviously our little Victor here. Again, in everyone we see these, the darkness is usually winning against the light. There's Mickey right there in case you see that. Kingdom Hearts, Star, Crown. Riku, Sora, Kairi back in their younger days. There's another chess piece he played in Ansem, aka Zane. Xehanort, sorry. Xehanort's Heartless Ansem, who took over Riku's body. Riku has it back nowadays. Sora becoming one of the main pieces of light. All right, so there's a lot of visuals here. We gotta kind of slow that down here. So first off, bam, this is a visual of Sora. See the crown right here. This is a visual of Sora becoming a chess piece, a warrior of light, basically. The end goal of Kingdom Hearts is to have the 13 forces of darkness, powers of darkness, hearts of darkness, whatever you want to call them, against the 7 pure hearts of light. Maleficent tried to work around this by gathering the princesses of light, but Xehanort's going to do this a different way. He straight up wants to fight. Interesting. A new warriors into the battlefield. So recap, this is Axel, Roxas, and don't know who this is. I'm joking. This is Xion. It's a running joke in the Kingdom Hearts community of whenever you see a picture of Xion, you're like, who's that? I don't recognize her. I don't know who that is. She's pretty though. Kind of looks like Kairi. So as a recap, Axel is a former member of Organization 13, currently a Keyblade wielder after he was revived. Quote unquote revived. When the Organization 13 members were defeated, their original bodies went back to normal, I guess. They became... The original 13 members were nobodies. And when you defeat those nobodies, they revert back to their human bodies. So currently, he's actually human again. So just something that might be a little confusing to some people. This is sea salt ice cream. It's not that great. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I do not like it. I don't think my wife has tried it. I can't remember. Actually, she might have. I think she doesn't like it either. Anyways, Roxas is Sora's nobody. He is another Keyblade wielder. The first in the series that I think I remember to dual wield 2 Keyblades. In terms of the game's release, not chronologically. I think, let's see. I want to say Aqua dual wielded for a hot minute. Anyways, the mechanics of Birth by Sleep were amazing. I'm glad they're bringing it for Kingdom Hearts 3. And Xion was created. Xion was created with Sora's memories. That's why she looks like Kairi, because Sora's memories are predominantly about Kairi. Anyone who doesn't know, Sora super loves Kairi. It's not romantic love, hasn't been pushed that way just yet, but her and Riku are basically like his family. They're his best of friends. A lot of people want to ship Kairi Sora, Kairi Riku, and some people want to ship Riku Sora. It's possible. But at the moment, as far as the game's lore is concerned, they are the best of friends. They're like brothers, excuse me. They're like family. They they have no romantic relationships as of yet. Okay, so I gotta go down here. So bam, another chess piece being thrown down by darkness, and this would be Xehanort's nobody now. So what happened in the timeline was Xehanort became Terranort, as we call him. That's when after Xehanort took over Terra's body, Terra and Terranort, as people call that, the new fusion, Dragon Ball Z style. Terranort battled Aqua. Aqua defeated him. He ended up getting amnesia when Ansem the Wise, aka Diz, found him, and he became Diz's assistant. But eventually, in meddling with hearts, he split his into one of darkness, a heartless, and a nobody. The heartless is Ansem, the one we saw, the baddie Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1. This is the nobody. This is the leader, or former leader of Organization 13. So that's what that's all about. There's Roxas dropping his ice cream because he's the one who's doing. So this right here, can we go back a little bit? This would be Xion at the end of 358 over 2 days. Overall, one of them had to defeat the other, and the end goal was to make Sora complete. They both went about it differently, obviously. Xion a little more forceful here, but the end goal was always, as far as they were concerned, to get Sora back. Now, Roxas goes through a bit of an amnesia stage, which is why he's placed into the fake Twilight Town. That's what goes on there. That's him trying to save Xion. Xion fades. Roxas beats her. She quote-unquote dies. In reality, her heart is within Sora. It's one of those things where the game has consistently brought about. It's kind of like the old robot thing. If robots are smart enough to have thoughts, possibly feelings, are they then robots? Do you consider them human per se? Like, do you consider them an actual being? Or are they still something you created? And that's what Xion kind of represents in this game. Is she someone who's created and she's still just a thing? Or has she developed her own heart, her own personality, her own feelings? Is she her own person now? And the reason why I say yes is because Roxas is almost the same situation. He's Sora's nobody, but he's developed his own personality, his own traits. Very similar to Sora, obviously, but something to consider. Now, the whole Roxas story of whether he's actually Sora, and my biggest thing that he's actually not Sora's nobody, he's Ventus's nobody, because Ventus is within Sora's heart. That's for another video if you guys want to see that. But anyway, Xion, of course. Roxas is very sad. Xion's gone. Hopefully not for long, though. Here's his battle with Axel. As Axel tried to stop him. It's the first time in Kingdom Hearts 2 we got to dual wield Keyblades. One of the most badass moments of the game. All the pieces falling into place. There's Sora battling Ansem. Okay, so this goes by really quickly, so I'm actually going to slow this down a bit. Looks terrible when you slow it down, I'm sorry. And this is Marluxia, who is back in Kingdom Hearts 3, apparently. Now, Marluxia is someone who first appeared in Chain of Memories. He was the main baddie in that game. And he is somebody that, in Chain of Memories, he actually became probably my favorite organization member. My wife's going to hate me because she'll probably bash me over the head with her in love for Axel. Or Lee, as he is known nowadays. But Marluxia is somebody I really wanted to be fleshed out more in a future game, and I had hoped upon hope maybe he'll be revived. I know a lot of people were like, no, he's gone. Don't bring back old characters. They're dead. Stop with this resurrection. It's like the Dragon Ball Z thing. When they're dead, they're supposed to be dead. But hey, dead's not really dead in this game. I don't care, actually. Again, this is one of those things where, again, Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game. Sorry, I'm biased. But I'm so excited to see Marluxia on a bigger... I want to say bigger screen. I don't know why I'm saying bigger screen. But on like a bigger game, on the main series. I'm so happy to see him. Because in my opinion, Marluxia could be someone very, very, very important. There is not a running theme, because I don't think it's ever been confirmed. And I'm actually gonna look this up because I think his possible real name is Liam. Sure. So one thing about the organization members, I'm not going to go into super detail here, is all of their nobody names in the organization are all, oh, dude, I don't know what the word is. I just had it and I can't think of it. but it's basically a play on their actual names with an X thrown in the middle. For example, Axel is Axel. His actual name is Lee, Lea. So mix Axel with Lee, but throw in an X, bam, you have his name. There we go. So Larium is possibly Marluxia's real name. This is from the Kingdom Hearts wiki here. And this is something I looked up a while back because you wouldn't know this unless you've played Kingdom Hearts Union, which is the mobile game going on right now. There's a running thing that he's possibly somebody from Kingdom Hearts Union, which means he would be very, very old. Lord of Castle Oblivion, 358 over 2. Oh, come on. Gotta be personality, abilities, chain memories. Let's see. No, it's not going to mention it here, huh? Yeah, I figured it might not be in the Kingdom Hearts wiki since it's not officially confirmed if he is that person. Just that it's a huge theory, and it's one I had as soon as I saw Union. But anyways, here's a video here. Just a Pancake made it. Go watch it, I guess. But Larium is somebody who appears in Kingdom Hearts Union when he takes over someone's spot. Oh, that's a whole nother game. I can't even get into that right now. If you want to hear me talk about Union and its story, I'll make a video on that. But anyways, he's somebody from way, way, way before Sora. Way before Xehanort. This is back when the Master of Masters exists. Lushu exists. This is when the oh gosh, what is the Keyblade? When the Keyblade No Name, Xehanort's main Keyblade, where you first see that Keyblade. So that might be something to go check out. All right, let's check out more of this. He's fighting Sora, obviously, which is something I want to see in the next game. So happy. Man, I need to upgrade my Keyblade collection. I love my replica Keyblade. All right, well, there's shoot, my brain. Xemnas, right? I think that's his nobody name. I always get Xemnas and the other one mixed up every freaking. Yeah, okay. So that's Xemnas. I don't know why. I get him and the quote unquote best friend in Organization 13 mixed up all the time with their names. With his dual lightsabers. I always love looking at it like that. It's great. That last battle with Sora and Riku in Kingdom Hearts 2, it may be boring. Some people don't like the ending. I freaking loved the ending. As a matter of fact, the first 4 times I beat Kingdom Hearts 2, I didn't even know you could defend with Sora. I thought it was just Riku because I was just using the triangle reaction command. And little did I know you could do both. So ever since then, you just turn your controller sideways and double tap triangle and X. Alright, new piece of darkness thrown down. And I believe this one is Xehanort himself. Yep. This is Sora looking up and... Oh. Oh, did you see that? Hold on. Not showing their full face, but it's... There you go. I want to see all the 13 members of Darkness, and I don't think it's going to show us yet. Donald and Goofy, Sora's compatrons since Kingdom Hearts 1. Very loyal friends to him. There's Kingdom Key Darkness and Way to the Dawn, which is no longer Riku's Keyblade, apparently. Riku is now stunting a new Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I cannot remember his name. Sorry. The Kingdom Key Darkness is the opposite to Sora's, by the way. And this is the end. I have a baby coming in my room, so give me a sec. So there's the no name Keyblade. This is something that Xehanort has somehow. Again, if you've seen Kingdom Hearts Union or back cover is a good thing to watch. It's on it's on 2 Kingdom Hearts discs, the story so far, and as well as oh, what is it called? Okay, baby. When my son interrupts my recording. Or if you just watch back cover that's on Kingdom Hearts 2.8 or the story so far, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So it's amazing that he has that Keyblade. So there's right there for a brief moment. That's good enough. So these are his 13 Forces of Darkness. Their hoods are still up. You kind of got to see this at the end of Dream Drop Distance, which was such an amazing ending to that game. We know the 2 predominant members, and I think there's 2 or 3 other members in that organization that we've seen without their hoods. The rest we don't know. Xehanort basically already has his crew. I'm wrong in saying that, actually. He doesn't have the 13th. Sora was supposed to be the 13th, and he wasn't. Oh my god, there's another rant about that too, about how Sora didn't even deserve, or wasn't even supposed to be a Keyblade wielder, and oh my god, that's another story. So there's his forces gonna battle the 7 Hearts of Light, which is interesting. So this is where they're not gonna show the rest of it. It's interesting that we don't know who the 7 Forces of Light are going to be yet, and you assume the 7 forces would be Keyblade wielders. The thing is, we have more than 7 Keyblade wielders, and I can list that out for you too. So first off, we have Sora, obviously. Then we have Kairi. Then Riku. Then Mickey. Not how you spell Mickey. Keyboard hard. Okay, Mickey. Then we have Lee now. So Lee is somebody who is Axel, somebody who just learned to get a Keyblade. He and Kairi are currently training with Master. Wait, are they training with Yensid? No, I don't think they're training with Yensid. I think they're training with somebody else. Because I think Yensid sends them. Oh, to oh gosh, my head, brain, Merlin. They're currently training with Merlin right now. So Merlin is training both Lee and Kairi to wield their Keyblades better, use their powers for the upcoming battle. So these are the only ones that you think of right now when you think of the Forces of Light. There's Sora, Kairi, Riku, Mickey, and Lee. The problem is now we get into the other things, because we have Terra, we have Aqua, we have Ventus, who we know Ventus. So here's an interesting, there's going to be an asterisk here next to Terra's name, right? So Terra is going to be in the asterisk part. But we have Aqua, Ventus. Okay, let's keep going. We have Rixus. We have Rixus. We have Roxas, and we have oh, come on, name. I just had it. Xion. Sorry. Oh, no, Kari. That will also have an asterisk next to her name. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, right? 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, 8 with Roxas, and then possibly 9, 10 with Terra Xion, right? So there's 10 members right there. I have 2 kids in my room, in my office at the same time. Holy crap. So we have 10 Keyblade wielders right now. And it's interesting, because then who are going to be the 7 warriors of light, basically, right? So the reason why Terra and Xion has asterisks next to their name is because Terra currently is in possession of Xehanort. Xehanort has his body. Use his body to resurrect himself. And Xion, we don't exactly know what's happening in Xion just yet. We know her heart is probably within Roxas and thus within Sora. So it's kind of a big uppity up whether she is gonna be in this battle or not. But even without them, we still have Roxas, Aqua, Ventus. So the thing that a lot of people are clamoring about is, well, we want to look at full-bodied people. So in that sense, then Roxas should have an asterisk next to his name, because he wasn't a full-bodied person to begin with. He's a part of Sora, aka Ventus, whatever. And then that's how we have our possible 7 Warriors of Light. 5, 6, 7. You know, Terra's indisposed of right now. Xion and Roxas, if we don't consider them a full-bodied person per se, because they were created after Sora lost his heart, then these would be our Warriors of Light. Sora, Kairi, Riku, Mickey, Lee, Aqua, Ventus. So this is my theory going into Kingdom Hearts 3, that these will be the 7 Warriors of Light. We do have more than 7 Keyblade wielders that we know of in the series. But if we're looking at full-bodied people and people who have not been split per se or something, then those are probably the 7 we're looking at, except for Terra, as I said. So put Terra down there. So these are probably our 7 Warriors of Light right here, going to use to. But yeah, that's it. That's the trailer breakdown I want to do. Went a little bit long-winded than I thought. My kids are deadly begging for my attention right here, so I'm gonna cut this video off a bit. But I did want to tell you the quick story. It's a story that I love to tell everybody, and it's how me and my wife met. So one more time, I'll play this again while I get through the. Oh, whoops! Game of the year for anyone who doesn't know. All right, let's go back on that. There we go. So me and my wife met through being through high school. We've been together for almost 10 years now. And it's one of my favorite stories I like to tell, because when we met, I noticed that the back of her jacket, her and her dad had custom made the Kingdom Hearts logo on the back of her jacket. And it freaked me out because I was like, oh, she's a Kingdom Hearts fan. At that point, I was already a super fan. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 were out, as well as Chain of Memories. So I had recently beaten Kingdom Hearts 2. We had started to talk after I embarrassingly made a poem about her in our poetry class. I didn't say her name exactly, but the way I described her, even she knew at the time, oh, he's totally talking about me. This is embarrassing. So what I did then was we started talking eventually. I got her number because when we went to UT to make a poetry podcast type thing, I got her number to basically saying like, hey, in case I get lost going to UT, you know, can I have your number to have someone to call? And she wasn't in the know how to say no or anything. She didn't think about just call the teacher, so there's that. They're playing with their new toys and so excited right now. Apparently it's so funny. Sorry. I gotta get to my kids. So after that, my wife and I started talking, and we went on our first quote-unquote date. Not really. We didn't start dating yet, but I invited her over to the house, and I asked her if she wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. Oh, before that, so we were in that poetry class, and I remember talking to somebody, right, face to face. But I never looked at this person. I can't even describe to you what this person looked like. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I have no clue. All I knew is I was trying to talk to them, and my wife was kind of going back and forth between like a friend and the teacher. So she kept passing back and forth behind me. And every time she went behind me, about 3 times, I was talking to this person, whoever, and telling them like, oh yes, I've been playing this game Kingdom Hearts. And I said it loud as she went by me. She didn't hear me. She comes behind me again, and I'm like, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts is just a great game, and like nothing. She still didn't hear me. 3rd time, I'm talking to this guy about a game, just babbling on. I'm literally just not paying attention to this person. I have no idea what they're thinking at this point. But she passes behind me a 3rd time, and I'm like, but you gotta try Kingdom Hearts. It's my favorite game of all time. And then she finally hears me and jumps up and goes like, oh my god, I love Kingdom Hearts. And then she realizes what she did and says like, oh my, I'm so sorry. And then walks off. But then I chase after. I was like, oh no, like I love Kingdom Hearts. I have really no one to talk to about. Completely ignoring whoever I was talking to before this. So anyways, fast forward just a little bit, I think a couple weeks, and she comes over to my place, and we play Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm the type of person that has save files before each boss. So I'm basically like, hey, let's run through the bosses. So we went to go fight each boss and whatnot, and we went to my in-game save file, and she's like, oh my god, have you ever beaten Sephiroth? Let's fight Sephiroth. So I was like, okay. So we went to go fight Sephiroth. She tried to fight him 2 or 3 times. For anyone who doesn't know, Sephiroth is one of, not the, but one of the hardest bosses in the game. And the reason why I say one of is because some people do call him the hardest boss in the game. I don't. Wandering Armor is probably the hardest boss in the game. Or Lingering Will. Sorry, Wandering Armor. Lingering Will is probably the hardest boss in the game. But, you know, that's my opinion. Anyway, Sephiroth will 2-shot you. As a matter of fact, if you don't have the ability equipped to survive a fatal blow, he will 1-shot you. So, anyways, she tried fighting like 3 times in a row, died within, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. Doesn't take that long for Sephiroth to kill you. Uh, and then she's like, here, you try. And I was like, okay, I've never beaten Sephiroth. So I fought him, and in my first attempt right there when she gave it to me, I beat him. And I casually looked aside and I was like, here you go. And I gave her the controller. She's freaking out like, oh my god, you beat him. I've never seen him beat. And this is before YouTube was really a thing. And she was losing her mind because she had never seen what happens when you beat him. Meanwhile, I'm trying to act all cool and everything and be like, yeah, I beat him totally. Like, he's easy or something. I had never beaten him. I was trying to be so cool on the outside when on the inside I was freaking out and losing my freaking mind that I just beat him. But I tried playing it off so cool. And ever since then, she's been in love with me. But seriously though, it's one of my favorite things to brag about. It's my favorite memory with us together. It just makes me smile how I tried so hard and I succeeded, just looking cool, like it was nothing. Like, yeah, I beat him. So what? I didn't say that. Just that's how I was trying to portray. But in reality, it was like it was a big deal. I was losing my mind on the inside. But anyways, guys, that's it. Kids are playing around and gotta make sure everyone's okay. They're not crying, but they're giggling too much, and that scares me. I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to this Kingdom Hearts breakdown. We went 31 minutes. It's crazy. I'm probably 32 by the time this is over. If you want to hear any other Kingdom Hearts lore breakdown, like Kingdom Hearts Union, specific games, let me know. There's plenty of videos out there. I know it's out there. And like I said, Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably the most complicated decision I've ever made, whether I want to record or stream that game, or if I just want to play it on my own in my man cave and then just emerge from the pit, a week later. So I don't know yet, but super fan. I'm in love with Kingdom Hearts. I'm in love with everything Kingdom Hearts, and I can't wait. I cannot wait till the game comes out January 29th. This is not a paid, this is not a sponsor or anything, but gosh, please, I recommend everyone get this game. It's so freaking beautiful. The story so far is out. The story so far is the name of the title of the game, and that has every single game / movie you need to see. That's it. I'm blabbering. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.